lots of people are trying to find a way to avoid this. Why the small farmers in the forest just cut the trees? Because somebody told me, but they don't need the money. Why they cut the trees and sell and they sell the woods? For a simple reason. Whoever is buying these woods is forcing the small farmers go away. They burn the crops, they kill the chicken and pigs or whatever they have for survive. They destroy and they force the guy just abandon. And then how to avoid this? And then they are forced to sell the woods they have on their lands. And then how to avoid this? All of these, the cattle, the farm. For whoever you know, this was introduced a few years ago in the Amazon, and is not going to survive for long because the soil of the Amazon is not proper for this. They create a cattle for 2 years and they have to move because that soil doesn't grow anything else no more. And the same thing with the farming. And this is a little, it's not too much like these three, but still, the Amazon has lots of mining that pollute the rivers and kill the fish. Okay, so what do we have to do now to avoid this? We find out that the people in the Amazon tell us that we sell everybody wanna buy the wood, but nobody wanna buy the seeds. Nobody wanna buy the herbs. Nobody wanna buy anything else. They just wanna the lumber. They just wanna the trees. So what it was the beginning of this. We just has to go to the Amazon inside the forest and tell that people that we commit ourselves in buy everything they can produce that is not the trees. So that goes back to the traditional medicine. Is that more people, more labs, more scientific people are find out that is much more cost effective. Go, for instance, that is happening now. Go to the forest, live with a tribe, and learn it from them. What is good for what? Then develop and spend a lot of money with the research, with tests, with trials, with everything. Then to find out what is gonna be for cancer or whatever. So for them is much more cheaper and more cost product to go to the Amazon and live with a tribe. So that's good where the traditional medicine is most of we now was raised having a tea, a little herb here and there. We don't need to go to the drugstore to buy that stuff that is killing us all. So, and then we just was proven that that's the cost of the use of the soil in the Amazon. This stands for non-timber forest resources or non-timber forest products. Okay, so in a year, if small farmers decide to raise cattle, it's gonna be $60 per acre. Okay, if the timber is harvested, it's worth $400 per acre, but it's just once. They get $400 just this year. Then they have to wait for 5 years or 50 years more, 60 years to grow the same tree. So Today, everybody knows resources are made, and to prove that this same acre that they own at $606 per acre is gonna be yielding 2,400 per acre if they use the seeds, the leaves, the roots, I mean everything that is not timber, everything that is not cutting the trees. Okay? So is why we decide to work on this. And it's not just us. It's not just the project. The project is a whole project and involves several institutions from around the world. And this is several small companies who work with this project. Okay, so then we find out that we could do something much, much better, much simple, just going to the organic product. It's not no more a trendy, it's a choice of life. And the organic production started in Europe 75 years ago. And what does it mean? Stand for that the product you use has no synthetic ingredients, there is no water, there is no pesticide when growing, and no soil depletion, anything. Is like the plant, you just go there with love and plant your garden. And then, but beside this, there is the holistic approach to this, to the organic. When they started in Europe 75 years ago, it's not a matter of just the product itself. It's the whole thing. They're involved, that is involved to bring that product to the market. And that's the holistic approach. That for having a social, organic product to be organic, on the beginning, they have to have a social commitment, because that product they gonna grow organically was bought not for huge companies or huge farmers, but for small farmers. So you have to pay fair trade. You have to pay the right money to the right guy. Is that just taking everything from them and make their money and nothing for the else. And then everything fine here. Why they decide to go organic? Because they was thinking about the environment preservation. Because the other kind of farming was hurting our planet, was causing all these tragedies we have been seeing, the floodings and everything that